Here's an imported classic at Unique, especially in classics. 1973 Jaguar E-Type V12, or XKE as it's known in the American market. This will be a 2+2 coupe. Series 3 these were considered. 5.3 liter or 326 cubic inch V12 underneath the hood. Paired up with an automatic transmission, also has AC. AC works according to the technicians that looked at this in our shop. Has been converted to 134A2 from the R12. Dark blue metallic paint that shows well. Take your time looking through the still pictures. UniqueClassicCars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. You're seeing it on YouTube. That's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Of course, another thing for the American market were those larger bumper overrides up front. 1973, first year of that. 1974, they're added to the rear. Take a look at the correct spoke wheels. And also disc brakes. Behind there, the vented disc brakes. Does have the Silvertown wide white walls. BF Goodrich radials on there. Original spare tire in this car. Dunlop spare in the rear, but full-size spare, and also the wire wheel. Be able to see that in the still pictures. As we take a look down the passenger side, saddle-colored interior. These are known as a 2+2 coupe with a little seating space behind the front seats. That center console. Very stock-looking dash, with the exception of the Alpine radio, I believe it is added, and that is working. We'll get around to the driver's side, show you the interior a little closer. Extremely nice shape interior also. This car actually came out of long-term ownership. Over 20 plus years previous owner has had this car. Of course, the release for the rear hatch, so the latch is on this side, so it opens kind of like a piano top, I guess, if you will. And the actual release for it is right down below this window in the back, so it is easy to just pop it and open that rear hatch. I'll just flip it so you can kind of see. So the latch will be right here, the second catch. Push that and lift it open up. This vent is actually functional. You'll be able to see the other side of that vent in the back door. In with the still pictures. I also want you to remember we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation. And this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. When I pop the hood, I'll pop that back hatch so you can take a peek in there too. We're going to start it up, let you hear it run, take a peek underneath the hood, and if you stick around to the very end of this video, remember we're going to take this car for a drive, take it down the road, show you how it drives out, take you for a virtual ride, if you will. Take a little peek at the paint on this driver's side. Another thing, maybe you like these imports, maybe you like muscle cars, street rods. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you might see videoed on that channel. A lot of cars go through our business and are available to purchase. So if you like just checking out cars, subscribe to that YouTube channel. When we look underneath the hood, this car still has the correct Zenith Stromberg carbs on there. There's actually 4 of them. We're going to take a look under the hood in just a bit. Looks very stock under the hood too. The odometer shows in the 30,000 range. I can't confirm or deny that as original, but judging by the condition of this car, would not surprise me at all. Take a look at the condition of the seats. There's really not a lot of wear. No rips, tears, holes. I've had the wipers working. Like I said, the techs noted that the AC works. This is a car I'd get in and drive it, have some fun. Wouldn't be afraid to take this one down the road. All right. Fire up that V12. Let's take a look over here at the gauges. Now, I noticed the fuel light was on and the fuel gauge is down low. So it appears that is working. It was a cold start. I wouldn't expect water temp to be up. Did not look like the clock was working, if I remember right. Obviously, oil pressure gauges, battery gauges. Tack over here, also working. I've had the aftermarket radio work. Nice sounding stereo in there, actually. And there's what the odometer reads, 38,284. Like I said, I can't confirm or deny that to be original, but a lot of the things in this car would lead you to believe it is. Top of the dash looks good. Now, of course, the hood release, there's two of them. One on this side, you gotta pull these all the way out. So the hood was released on this side. We'll get the other side. And then the secondary latch would be right in the center here. We're gonna get the hood open. I'll open that rear hatch and be back in just a second so we can check over this car a little bit closer. And remember, stick around to the very end. We're gonna take it for a drive. All right, so we have this clamshell style hood, opens to the front. There it is, a V12. The carbs we mentioned earlier, correct ones. 326 cubic inches, or 5.3 liters. In 1973, top speed of 148 miles an hour. Not too shabby for 1973. And as you can see, AC compressor up front. There's where it has been converted, 134A. Smooth runner. Overhead cam, engine. There is a battery disconnect over here. When it is in storage, you're in between drives. Very stock looking, sounds good, looks good underneath there. I mentioned I'd open this rear hatch also, so here's that vent we talked about. It is functioning. And let's go ahead, since I mentioned that spare tire earlier, I want to show you this. There's the actual original Dunlop spare tire, and you can see extra wire wheel rim. It's a beauty, 1973 Jag E-Type 2+2 Coupe, or XKE, as they're also known as. Call us, 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Today we're driving a very awesome 1973 Jaguar. One of those amazingly beautiful body styles. This car in a great color. Very nice looking car. This is an automatic on the center console. Our turn signal indicators are working. We have all the gauges we could want here. The temperature is coming up to almost a quarter of the way. Oil pressure about 60 pounds. Battery is over 14 volts. Fuel gauge is reading almost empty, and that is triggering a low fuel light every once in a while, which means it's working. Factory tachometer working well. This car is a very responsive throttle, nice acceleration, tight steering with a good ratio. You immediately feel the refinement when you're driving this car. Our speedometer is working also at 50 miles an hour currently. Very nice interior. Factory looking bucket seats. We have an Alpine stereo in the center console. That is ready for a CD or MP3 disc. Very nice ride out of this car. It feels like it's a performance car. It feels like it wants to race around a track in the mid-70s. Brakes are working well. That automatic shifts nice and firm as you'd want it to. Corners really well. It's not leaning much in the corner at all. Great visibility. I'm 6'1" and I do sit up nice and high in this car, but there's plenty of room. It's comfortable to drive. Yeah, this is a quick car. Very refined car. Take a look at the pictures and learn all about this car at uniqueclassiccars.com or give us a call at 507-386-1726.